What's up, truck buddies? Airborne trucker checking in. Parked up on a Thursday night. You heard me right. Parked up. We always talk about parking up. All right. Like I said, you can go throughout the week without being parked up. But when it comes to getting home on Friday, daggone it, you better be parked up Thursday night with a full clock to make sure you can get to where you gotta go. Now, when I say that, I almost didn't get home this weekend. I mean, I told my fleet manager Monday, hey, I want to go home this weekend. We got some stuff we got to do around the house. I can't run the whole month of August. I got to, make sure I'm home Friday night, Saturday, whatever the case might be. And we got some stuff to do. So, been busy this week. Had, check my notes. Checking my notes. Had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 loads this week on a Thursday. All right. So if you remember, first load I had was a load of pipe. Dropped it off Monday. Picked up from Firestone, which I knew I was going to pick up from, in Jacksonville, went to Alabama. Load number 2. After Alabama, went to Mahia, Alabama. Picked up there. From Mahia, Alabama, went to Pageland, South Carolina. All right. After Pageland, went to Richburg, South Carolina. Went to Athens, Tennessee, where I'm at now. I'm in Knoxville, Tennessee, something like that. And then, I had one more load. I had 2 loads a day. J.M. Huber going to Cleveland, Tennessee. So I ended up in Cleveland, Tennessee. All right, so 2 loads a day. Just to give you some numbers. $1,024.60 to the truck. That's the first load. Second load, $733.61. No tarp. Third load from Alabama to South Carolina, no tarp, $996.96. All right. Then picked up a Richburg, which was 30 miles down the street, $770 to go 300 miles. All right. So, like I said, it's not always about getting those $2,000, $3,000, some old crazy, price for a load. You get what you get. You try to turn it. So I turned this one, got parked up. Actually, I didn't get parked up because I stopped in Knoxville, got the truck wash, lasted a day, but I got credit for it. All right. Less than 300 miles for $770.35. Those are loads you like, $700, $800, $600, whatever. If you can turn it. If you can turn it and get to the next load, then you're making money. And like I said, I didn't park up maybe once this week. But here it is Thursday. I got this other load I picked up in Spring City and went to Cleveland, Tennessee. 100 miles, $657.36. A lumber tarp. Didn't have the tarp, I got paid for tarp pay, but they did it at their facility. All right, so you gurus can do the math. That's about 117, 27, 28, 35, about 41, $4,200 to the truck. All right, so I delivered. I'm empty. Fleet manager knows I need to go home. I usually don't never sit for a load because usually I'm running, whatever the case might be. I get dispatched within 30 minutes, usually being unloaded. Hey, only got 2 options out of Tennessee. One's going to Indiana, one's going to Illinois. One gross is over $1,000 to the truck due tomorrow, which is Friday. But you won't get home this weekend. You're going to stay out. So look, as much as I want to, because I don't turn down loads. I can say never turn on a load. Whatever I get dispatched on, I go ahead and run it, turn it, no matter what it is. But I told him, hey, I would love to stay out, but I have to be home. I got to be home this weekend. I got to do some stuff. I don't ask for too much. I just going to be home on the weekend. But when I'm out here, I do whatever. Catch me September, and you can run me like a daggone, like a broke mule. I mean, we'll worry about it when we get to that. So I would have grossed over $5,000 to the truck, but I had to pass on that load until we got some stuff to do at the house. So you see my co-pilot's not with me, she's at the house, But yeah. So hey man, everybody that was waiting on a load today after 3 o'clock Central Standard Time or Eastern Standard Time, that's everybody that need to get back to Florida or Mississippi. It's like, hey, this one load is still out here for Chicago. I'm gonna see what I can do. All right, I'm just gonna sit and wait. And now if the morning would have came, Friday morning, still didn't have anything, me and my wife already made the decision like, hey, if you gotta stay out and run, then go ahead and run. But so I'm gonna hold tight. We're gonna wait and see. Sure enough, bing, pre-plan. I had 3 hours still on my clock, 3.5 hours of drive time. Had about 65-mile bounce to where am I at? Jasper, Tennessee. Viroform, some kind of plastic vinyl siding or something. I'm gonna show you the line. Cause I'm parked up. My appointment ain't until tomorrow morning. All right. So there's one truck here in front of me. One guy there, he's already loaded. But if you look way across the street, there's a melting guy getting loaded. He's already loaded. He was in the dock when I pulled up. But way up to the left in the corner, I was kind of like in line. It was like 3 other trucks. It was another Averett and 2 more melting trucks. I signed in. Guy said, I seen one of my truck buddies in line. I was like, hey, are they still loading? He said, it might be. So went ahead and signed in. I gave him my load number. Said, hey, it's not ready yet, but hey, leave your number. If it gets ready, tonight or in the morning or whatever, we'll give you a call. Sweet. I got nowhere to be. I'm parked up. I got a full clock. So all I have to do whenever it's time for me to pull in, do my 5-mile-per-hour crawl, bust that quick left, go down, bust that quick right, and creep on up there to the door, way up there. All right. All right, with that being said, if you want to get home on Fridays, it's vital that you park up. You got to park up on Thursday. Like I said, if you don't park up any day, you got to park up on Thursday. Get a little crooked here. You got to park up on Thursday with a full clock. So the load I have for Monday is a 2-stop load. $1,417.26 to the truck. 2 stops. Now, hey, I got a little message from my fleet manager. He said, hey, that first stop, they're unloaded until 5 p.m. So if I can get loaded in a timely manner, if not tonight, first thing in the morning, I can make this first drop in Ashburn, Georgia. All right, my second stop is Lakeland, Florida. I stay in Kissimmee, Orlando area. It's like about less than an hour drive depending on traffic. All right, and that's scheduled for Tuesday. Like I said, this is a Monday, Tuesday load. So if I can turn the first half of it without skipping it, going to Ashburn, bam, that's my first stop. I can get back to the house, get my whole weekend, Lord willing, no breakdown, anything crazy like that. Park up. I've got the whole weekend. Turn that load Monday, $1,400. Monday, one load. Yeah, it's 2 stops, but it's one load. That's kind of things you got to think about. All right, on the last video, I talked about gross and net. So, not bragging or nothing, but I'm trying to give you guys and gals something to think about, when you're out here running. Remember, I said I make anywhere from $900 to $1,200 net. Net is what you can spend, not gross. All right, so this week, I gross $1,937.31. All right, my net, which is going to be deposited in the account tomorrow sometime, or hell, it might even be tonight, be $1,554.14. All right, so damn, that's pretty good for a week. All right, I'm gonna keep it real with you, like I always do. Now, the reason why it's more this week, because I got quality pay. The truck that I'm riding in now, this automatic, they paid me to pick it up. Got paid $188. It's called quality pay, truck recovery. Extra $188 to do that. I guess just because where I was at, it was, however they do it, they made it $188. All right. To anybody that comes to TMC that went to a driving school that you paid for or somebody else paid for, like for me, the military paid for mine. TMC still reimburses that. You get $200 a month. The last week, every month, $200 until I think it's up to $5,000 or something like that. It's $5,000 or $6,000. I can't remember, but $200 extra every month until, of course, it's paid off. So for you military guys and gals, it's win-win. You're not paying for it. Uncle Sam paid for it. But, of course, we wrote a blank check when we served the country. So they're kind of reimbursing us, or, getting us, that's one of the benefits. So you'll get reimbursed up to $5,000 or $6,000. I want to say it's $5,000 or something like that. But you get $200 once a month at the end of the month. All right. Free money. I call it free money, basically, because I had to pay for it. So if you take that away, the $188 quality pay and a $200 driver school reimbursement, my actual net, like I said, I'm from $900 to $1,200, would be $1,166.14. All right. That's keeping it real. Now, like I said, your pay will fluctuate depending on what state you stay in. You might have to pay state taxes. You might have insurance, doggone child support. You might have a loan or whatever deductions you're going to have will be different from mine. All right. You might have 10 dependents or whatever the case might be. So your pay will be different, or your deductions will be different. All right. So, yes, you can make money here at TMC. Everybody has a different quality and different standard of life. Is $1,200 a week great? Yes and no. It depends on how do you live, how many people that you got to take care of. Thank God for me, it's just me and my wife. So we kind of just make do. We don't got a 10-year plan. If you don't have a plan, get a plan. All right, so I'm at about 13 minutes. So, like I said, had 5 loads this week on, to Thursday, and that's pretty doggone good. Like I said, I turned 2 loads today, which I was surprised. Like I said, right place, right time. Now, if I didn't have to be home this weekend, heck, I would have took that load up to Illinois or Indiana, whichever was left over, and turned that. Been over $5,000 to the truck. Now I've been on the next load for Monday. Heck, I might even got something Saturday, but you just never know. Like I say, when you get out here, it's 1 mile at a time, 1 load at a time. Don't get ahead of yourself. Just think about what you're doing. The money will come. Your training, it'll kick in. Everything will come and get smoother and fast. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. Don't be out here rushing, and be safe. Be safe, be safe, be safe. Like I say, sometimes it's going to take you 2 hours to secure a load. When I had the 2 coils yesterday, 2 small coils, about 30,000 pounds. About 38,000 or something like that. I think they're like 19,000 a piece. All right. So that's 6 chains, 3 a piece. And it needed to be tarped. Hey, bungee, all that good stuff. Do it right the first time so you don't have to double check yourself. You're going down the road, you see your tarp doing this crazy thing here, whatever the case might be, just take your time and do it right. If you got questions, I say you can call safety. My trainer told me, call him first. You always call your trainer. If you really can't figure something out, call your trainer before you call safety. But when all else fails, if you have a question, ask somebody. Be safe. So it's Thursday, 8:30, parked up. If I don't get home, I should get to Florida. Got like a 600-mile ride. If I can get loaded tonight, I can leave first thing in the morning. First stop, you might say 300 miles, Second stop's 300 miles. So at 62 miles per hour, in theory, you should be able to get 600, at least over 600 miles driven. You know, even with your load checks and all that good stuff. So, be safe, be blessed. We're up to 153 subscribers. Remember, once we get to 300, so we're halfway there, we're going to give away that awesome Bluetooth headset. Now, if you guys or gals got an idea for a raffle or something to give away or whatever you guys might like, hey, send me an email. Also, if you got any questions, send emails. I get random questions, and you know I respond back as soon as I can. But it's an adventure. You know, try to stay motivated, try to stay positive, and good things usually happen. You know, like I said, it started raining earlier. I didn't have a load. I didn't get frustrated. I was like, no, hey, I'll get a load eventually. If I don't get a load tonight, I'll get a load tomorrow. You know, it's trucking. Everything ain't biscuits and gravy. But wrap it up, 17 minutes. Thank you guys and gals for watching me. If you got any questions, like I said, this channel's for you. If I can just help one person, hey, I think I did something great. But enjoy your weekend. If I don't talk to you, if it ain't this weekend, it'll be next week about talking about next week or something like that. So, Airborne Trucker signing out. God bless.